Hi guys, today we're going to learn how to divide fractions. Now before you watch this video, I would recommend that you watch the video and do the activities on multiplying fractions, as well as the video and the activities on converting improper fractions into mixed numbers, because even though this is really easy to do, it'll make your life a lot easier if you know how to do those two concepts and you have a good understanding of those two concepts first. Okay, before we begin, I want you to learn a bit of terminology, and that is a reciprocal fraction. Okay, a reciprocal fraction is essentially a fraction that, when you turn it upside down, can be multiplied by the original fraction and your answer will be 1. Okay, so to find the reciprocal fraction of 1/2, what we had to do is turn it upside down. So the reciprocal fraction of half is 2/1. Then we multiply 1/2 by 2/1 and we get 2/2, or a whole. So the reciprocal of any fraction will always equal 1 when multiplied by the original fraction. Okay, and you'll understand in a minute why you need to know what a reciprocal fraction is when we start going through the steps to how to divide fractions. Okay, the first step when dividing fractions is we need to convert the second fraction in our problem into our reciprocal fraction. So, for example, if we have 1/2 times 1/5, our second fraction is 1/5, and so that then gets converted into a reciprocal fraction, and we do that by making the denominator our new numerator and our original numerator our new denominator. So 1/5 becomes 5/1. Okay, so that's the first step done. The second step is to then multiply the fractions as normal, because now that we've turned the second fraction into a reciprocal fraction, we do not divide anymore, we now multiply the two fractions together. So we do 1/2 times 5/1 equals, so 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 1 is 2. So that's our answer as an improper fraction. The third step, like everything with fractions, is we simplify our answer. Okay, so our answer was 5/2. We simplify this by converting it into a mixed number. 5 divided by 2 is 2. So our whole number is 2. Our remainder of 1 is our new numerator, and our denominator of 2 stays the same. So the answer to 1/2 divided by 1/5 is 2 1/2. Okay, let's do a couple of together and then I'll give you a few to do on your own. So our first problem is 2/3 divided by 4/5. Okay, so we do 2/3 times 5/4, because this becomes a reciprocal fraction. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 4 is 12. So that's our answer. We then simplify that answer. I know the biggest number that goes into both 10 and 12 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. And 12 divided by 2 is 6. So our answer is 5/6. Okay, next problem. 1/2 divided by 2/5. Okay, so we convert the 2/5 into a reciprocal fraction. So we have 1/2 times 5/2 equals 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 2 is 4. And we simplify that fraction by converting it into a mixed number. Our 5 divided by 4 is 1, remainder 1. 1 is our whole number. Our remainder 1 is our new numerator, and our denominator of 4 stays the same. Okay, now what I'd like you to do is, here's 3 problems I would like you to solve. Okay, Once you've solved them, tell a partner how you solved them, and then press play on the video and we'll go through the answers together. Okay, pause the video now. Okay guys, welcome back. Let's go through these together. Okay, so we've got 1/3 divided by 1/2. So what we need to do is convert the second fraction into a reciprocal fraction and then multiply. So we have 1/3 times 2/1 equals 1 times 2 is 2, 3 times 1 is 3. So the answer to that question, we don't need to simplify it, is 2/3. Our next problem is 4/5 divided by 2/3. Okay, so we've got 4/5 times 3/2 equals 4 times 3 is 12, 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, that's an improper fraction, so we need to convert it into a mixed number. I know that 10 goes into 12 once, with 2 remaining, and our denominator of 10 stays the same. Now we can convert that, and we convert that into 1 and 1/5. Our next problem is 3/4 divided by 1/2. So we have 3/4 times 2/1 equals 3 times 2 is 6, 4 times 1 is 4. We convert that into a mixed number. We get 1 and 2/4, or 1.5. And there you have it. I hope your answers are the same as mine, and now you can go on to your next activities.